right? Boom. All right, so now we're recording. Okay, so Doc, what this is pretty much, it's called an FX Blue. And FX Blue is a third-party company that has absolutely nothing to do with AI global markets. Doc, I speak really fast, so if you tell me to slow down, I'm 24 and I get rolling sometimes, and I had coffee today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But FX Blue has absolutely nothing to do with our company at all. What they do is that because of, like you said before, we had our previous conversation a couple of days ago, that you've been exposed to things and softwares like this before. And what they do is establish the validity in the account. So they're going to come in and basically establish if it's a live account or a demo account, because obviously people can use fake results and things of that nature. And right. They then tell the details on every single thing that's happened on this account: win, loss, draw, tie, doesn't matter. Shows all the details. And we use this so that way when people ask us, oh, how's your results been? It makes it very, very simple and plain than me sending you a screenshot of my account with all these pairs on and you don't know what's going on, especially somebody who doesn't have any experience, like not knowing what's going on, don't even know what the pairs mean or the profits mean. This makes it very tangible and simple for the average person. Feel me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the first thing I want to address is right here where you see account type, and it says real. So that is establishing that this is a live account with real money. This is not a game or a demo or anything like that. This is real money, which is major. So if I click on statistics up here, you can see that over the course of 175 days, you see the history right here. Over the course of 175 days, pushing 6 months when this account was created, that we've seen about a 1.7% weekly return and about a 7.3% monthly return. And this is to take into consideration that the software was off for 2 weeks over the Christmas and New Year's holiday and things of that nature. So over that time, I know that for me personally, I put money into the bank all the time. They never gave me 1% a week. I can't even get 1% a year out of them fools. So to think that the results that we have on this software are fantastic. But you can see here my initial deposit was a little under $3,000. You can see that right here in the deposit section. And then over the course of 6 months, we've seen a return of 51.43%, which is my total return, which you can see right here. What's great about the software is that it doesn't really matter what size your account is. It can trade on all of it. So the same way it trades a $3,000 account is the same way it's going to trade a $30,000 account. So it doesn't, you don't get more or less trades based on how much money's in your account. It's really based on you setting the settings to how you would like. These are set on very conservative settings, super, super conservative. We have individuals who are more risky, who want to take more risk, but obviously you take more risk and you make yourself more liable to things that can happen to you. So, but on the basic conservative settings that every customer with no experience in the foreign exchange industry, they can see these very, very similar numbers to these kind of returns. And you can even see here that we even made a withdrawal in this account because people are always like, oh, well, I don't see you take you guys any money out, or, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So we even have a $500 withdrawal on this account as well, just to show people the validity. But you can see if you scroll up, the current equity of the account is $3,800. On the initial statement, I'll go back to the first one. It'll tell you again, total closed profit has been over $1,300, which makes perfect sense. We started with $3,000. We grew it to, you know what I mean, through $1,300, and then we withdrew $500. So it's, the numbers make sense for it to be at $3,800 right now. Total return, 51%. Monthly return, 7.3. Weekly return, 1.7. And this is really, really heavy right here. That most people don't know what this means. It's peak drawdown. Drawdown in Forex is basically how much of your money is being used to create the current capital that you have. So in order to gain that extra $1,300 that this account made, it literally only used 0.2% of the total equity of the account, which means that none of the money was really ever at any big kind of risk.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal for me because it doesn't that means that your money's safe and it's just growing for you very conservatively over time, but it's not putting your money at risk while it's doing that. You can see here that the trade win percentage is 79%. And when I tell people that, they're like, oh, why doesn't it win 100%? Isn't it automated? I'm like, listen, nobody or nothing is going to be 100% in these markets out here. They're designed for you to lose. People are supposed to get into this and blow their money and lose it. What the software is doing and why it's different is it has artificial intelligence built in. So every time you actually lose a trade, it puts a winning trade right behind it to be able to cancel you out and to get you at a break even. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So it makes it very, very, it's great because it's realistic. There's nobody who can win 100. If somebody tells you that they're winning 100% of their trades, they're lying to you. It's just not possible. So the fact that this is very, very transparent, I consider myself, I tell people all the time, I'm hot, I'm humble, open, and transparent. I like to show things like this because it makes it very, very clear what's going on. You can see that the average win is about $27. The average loss is about $56, but you can see the average result of every time the software enters a trade is $9.97 on a $3,000 account. Now, we could have made this account much more aggressive, but we like to put things at the base. So now when a customer gets involved, they can expect things like 7%. And then realistically, I've seen people have months of well over 10, 15, and 20% that are being more aggressive. But we like to put things and put it at the baseline and undersell and over deliver. That's really what I'm about.
Now, let me ask you this. With the, I think in the trading account itself, right, there was is it a flat fee on every trade, or is it the size?
It depends on what pair it is. So like, let's say, for an example, the Euro USD pair is the most commonly traded pair in Forex with the Euro and the dollar. It's the most commonly traded pair. It's over like 16 million trades with it every single day. So the spread for that is very low because of how many people are actually trading it. Now, for let's say a pair like, let me think, like the New Zealand dollar and the Japanese yen. So NZD-JPY, the spread for that is going to be bigger because there's less people trading it. And the people who take the money from the spread are actually the brokers. So that doesn't go to us. Or like, you know what I mean? We don't.
No, I got you. But it's still coming out of my pocket.
Correct. Yeah. They're taking that every trade though. And but this is still his result, like the results covering the spread. So like this is on top of the spread that we still were able to make 7% a month. So regardless of how much they took, we still up. And it's more up than we was going to be from the bank.
So what is my total investment into, what is it, AGI?
AIGM. See, I got the shirt on today too.
AIGM. Gotcha. What's my total investment into this?
To start, it's $200 for the software. It's $32 for the VPS. So it's about $232 to start. And then the minimum we would say to put into an account would be $500 to allow it to have the room and do what it needs to do. Even though I've seen it work with less, we still make the minimum $500 to just protect all of our customers in general.
And what's my monthly?
Monthly is $145 plus the 32. Again, the 32 stays the same every month, but the monthly be about $177.
Okay, and the 32, what is VPN?
VPS. It stands for Virtual Private Server, and what that does is it actually, if you were to set the software up on your laptop or your home computer, and then you lose Wi-Fi or you close your laptop, it's not going to trade for you anymore. You're going to be in open trade with no service and no access to it. So it's very, very, very dangerous to do that. The VPS is running on a private cloud, on a private server at that highest possible speeds and on the internet, period. So that way it gets in and out of the best trades, and then it's on 24/7. So there's no point in time to where the software is off or anything like that. It's literally running in the background 24/7. You can use that for other stuff too. Like you can put other content, private content on your VPS because nobody has access to it, and you have access to that on any computer anywhere in the world. So it's like a computer inside your computer, honestly.
Okay, gotcha. And I guess you can show me how to work with VPN.
Yeah. I'll show you what it looks like if you want to see it real quick.
No. I had one before. Again, I dealt with the bots and stuff. I just never looked at it. They just told me put the money here. I put the money there. You know,
right.
I'm the type of guy, man. I don't like a lot of muss and fuss. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like just do what you say you're gonna do. I'm gonna do like, I don't need no blood sample and DNA.
Right.
And all that kind of stuff. So all right. So and then so last thing, I guess Kurt, I think he may have already done it, but Kurt, just send me the link again. And so once I get on, I can contact you directly, sir. Yeah,
if you need me, you can hit me up directly. I got you.
Okay, and then you'll show me how to go ahead and get my stuff set up. What is it? Small risk, minimum risk, very risk.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can make it extremely conservative, even more than this one, or you can turn it up to super, maximum degree. And what's great about it, we even allow you to have multiple accounts. So like you can have one account and have that as your conservative account with bigger money in there. And then you want to just see what it do. I mean, you can turn it all the way up on a $500 account just for a week. You can do that as well, which is great.
How do you get multiple accounts?
It's an extra $70 for another account.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I like what I'm hearing so far. And so, again, we've been through this before. Is there anything I need to know? Man, look, we just didn't mention it on every second Tuesday. you know, it turned off and we don't know why. We just been trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Good, good question.
Craziest shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying?
You good?
Like, dude, like, just tell me.
The craziest shit in the world. I'll be straight up. The only thing that can really bite you in the ass is people who make it too aggressive and then don't know how to manage it because they're not familiar with the space. So don't be touching it and turning it up. We put you on conservative settings. You really don't have much to worry about at all. You can let it rock. It's going to grow and do your thing. The very second that you decide that you want to make some more money and turn it up, you need to have somebody like me and Kurt or Calvin explain to you, like, all right, this is what you need to be doing to be on top of it. This is how you protect your account if you do have interest in making that extra money, which most people do. But if you have it set up on conservative, you really don't have much to worry about at all.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get in this today or first thing in the morning. Y'all said the little Hooper, what was it called? The who account? What was it?
Oh, Hugo's Way.
What is it again?
Your broker Hugo's Way. Is that what he said?
Hugo's Way.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna do I want to get the 2 accounts. I want to go ahead and add that extra 70.
Okay.
And so we're gonna put, you know, 1,000 in one, or a couple thousand in the other one, or whatever you're saying.
Right.
And you know, I want one on conservative, and then I want one rocking and jocking. Not all the way at the highest, but you know, in the middle or something. So we can,
absolutely.
You know, what's up?
And you can even take out money from the aggressive one and transfer that to the other one every week. So it's like, oh, I came up, you know what I mean, 30% in a week on this account, withdraw, put it in the other one, in the conservative one, and let that one compound while this one kind of keeps flipping it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And then at the end of the year, what is it? Hugo's Way? They send me a 1099.
Yeah, and it's only based off what you withdraw though. So like they can't send you nothing if you don't withdraw any money. So you can let that account run up to $100,000 and never touch it, or don't touch it until you want to use it or something. And then they can't tax you for nothing, which I love because I'll be just trying to keep my money in these accounts as much as possible because I know it's there and I'm cool, and then I don't got to pay taxes on it until I withdraw. When you do withdraw though, just a word of advice. Withdraw in multiple increments of under 10,000. You get taxed more when you withdraw over 10K. So even if you withdraw 9,999, that's way better than withdrawing 10K. They're going to take an extra like 12%.
Dude, that's the stuff I need to be knowing about and hearing about. Perfect. Okay, man. Look, I appreciate it. Like I said, it don't take no lot of time for me.
Right.
Kirk, I'm not sure. I know Kirk was driving, so in case he dropped off or whatever, just let him know to send me the link.
Here, Doc. I'm here.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So Kirk, just send me the link again, even if you already did it. I just pulled up in my car wash, and man, cars around the corner, which is a beautiful thing.
Extra income.
Man, I love it, man. And so like I said, Kirk, I'm gonna do the regular or whatever. I mean the 1, and then throw me on the extra one for the 70.
All right.
Okay. Is that 70 a month? 71 times?
It is. It's 70 a month. And I'll be the first to tell you that price is going to go up in like 2 months. Like they're talking about me get that to 125. They're just giving away the software. It's going, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. So that you're coming up, and once you get it for the 70, you're grandfathered in.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
so
good.
Let's make it happen. So man, I appreciate y'all. Let's get it.
No problem, bro. Let's get to it. Happy Sunday.
All right. Peace.
Hey, Donta, I appreciate your time. Calvin, I appreciate your time. Doc, really quick, I wanted you to meet Calvin Frazier. He's on the line too. He's he's in the business part. He's been in 8 months now, and he's at over $30,000 in residual a month. Just helping people do this. Calvin, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
This is Doc Bobo. He's in another business that we're in. You're in too. I don't know if you know him already, but you know, I just wanted y'all to meet.
Most definitely. What's going on, Doc? I definitely saw your page and everything. I saw one of your pages. I saw one of your pages. For sure.
Somebody was dialing in.
Huh?
I apologize, brother. My phone was ringing. You said you had saw my page, and then my phone started ringing.
Yeah, I know. I saw what you've been doing, man, in this industry and everything.
Man, I appreciate it, man. You know, we just rocking and rolling, man. You know, I got 2 brick and mortar businesses. I got a hand car wash. I got a spa, book, you know, consulting service, my econ, you know, 10,000 people on the team over there. And then, of course, you know, with Kirk telling me about, you know, software, my money, making money for me. You know, that's really what I'm all about. I don't like the flash and the dash and people not making money, even in my econ. You know what I'm saying? So,
wait, did you say 10,000 people? Is that what you just said?
Yep.
Damn.
He got 10,000 on his team.
If you don't mind me asking, what does that bring in residually?
It's almost 80K. If the attrition stays in, y'all there? Yeah, if the attrition stays right, Right at 80K.
80K monthly.
Mm-hmm.
That's big time. That's big time. Yeah, like I've been in the industry for 6 years, and with this company, I've had my biggest breakthrough. So I literally pay attention and I study the top guys and I study all the comp plans, and I'm all about it because I'm sold and it's going to change my life forever. So it's definitely good to
hear. Yeah, it's crazy. I love the industry. I tell people it didn't change my life; it actually saved my life. Because I come from the street. I'm degreed now, but I haven't always been that way. I've been homeless before, man. I done ate out of garbage can. Washed up in gas station restrooms, you know what I mean? So a lot of stuff that impress other folks don't impress me. I've had absolutely nothing and have absolutely everything. So I think it makes me, good in the middle. I just hate to see people, in the industry, man, misleading folks. Even in my econ, right? You're gonna have it in any company. I hate that. I know people struggling. I know they're not eating. And, they making every other post is millionaire this, millionaire that, or king this and queen that. Like, why it's better to call somebody a king than a nigga. I understand that. It's better to call somebody a queen than a hoe. I understand that premise. But what I have a problem with is when do we move to some kingdom type of things, though? When do we actually have some treasures? When do we actually have some lands? I hate all the lip service, you know what I mean? So, anything I find, man, that can actually put some money in people's pocket. I'm not interested in the flash and the dash, and that's who it's for. But at the same time, we all know the numbers. We all know the numbers, and a lot of people, I'm like, look, your back office is my back office. I know you're not making no money. like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your back office is my back office. I know your numbers, and I just hate that, bro. But if, we got an opportunity, to rock this software. And, it's really twerking and jerking the way y'all saying it's doing. And, and I see that, I got people that if I point at it, they're going to do it. I don't care if it's hula hoops. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Doc rocking with it, they're going to rock with it. And I don't take that lightly. I don't abuse that. And that's why they follow me. Because they know I'm not gonna just point them in any direction. I'm not gonna hype them up and fluff them up and just me and my wife got a check and they still looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So I just don't do that, bro.
Yeah, that's heavy, man. And the two things in this business that I really think help the regular person. One thing is the fact that the software is going to make money whether they can recruit people or not. That's going to happen no matter what. And two is the very first important rank is 12 people pay you out $600 a month. So 12 people for $600, anybody can do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just a major, major value that we have here with AIGM, man. And like I told you before, Kirk's not in my business. So like I ain't doing this to make any extra money. I just wanted to jump on and show brothers some love. People need to show the accounts.
And I really appreciate that, Don. I really appreciate this, man.
No problem. I got you, man. I love to see brothers winning. So, like, anybody needs some help, anything from me, business is bigger than this. So, like, I'm going to do bigger business outside of this. You know what I'm saying? And when somebody...
Bro, we could be collaborating, bro, writing books together. You see what I'm saying? Doing stuff together. I got an event I'm having in Memphis in June, man. I have 300 people at the event. I got banks that have cut me checks, $1,500 checks, $2,000 checks to sponsor the event. Because they love my message. They love what I'm doing in the city. So, it's bigger than, this. And Kurt will tell you, bro, just like you helping him, I'll be helping people all over the world. I'll never get a dime from. They not in my downline. They not in my, I can't even spell their name. They can't spell mine. But my thing is this. I didn't come to take sides. I came to take over. I didn't come to take no sides, bro. I came to take over. And we cannot do that unless we have enough of us sticking together. And that's that. But again, I've been doing this 15 years. I've been in the industry 15 years. Rather seeing us, I've been on a team. My first network marketing company, it was 3 other guys with me. We were doing a piece, and we talking about, bro, 15 years ago, we was doing $30,000 a piece. 4 of us. We broke up. The team broke up because the company wanted to put me on the magazine and not the other 3. I said, dude, they not paying me to be on the magazine. They just only had space for 1 person. They like, man, nigga, you ain't doing this by yourself. I'm like, right. And I didn't, but long story short, a simple picture on a magazine broke up 4 people that was doing almost $120,000 collectively a month over a picture. Man, ego is a mug, bro.
Wow.
Ego is a mug. And I've seen it over and over and over again, bro. In fact, to use the word loosely, I got a beef or some static with Kirk's upline right now, who is my downline in my econ. If it was reversed, I would go around Kurt and come straight to you. This how real it is and how I've seen things go. I would get your information and sign up directly with you because I don't like